What a flippity flop, though! This is Stranger, our big moose! And we're here with Faultarian Journal number 5. I hope I didn't just make your ears bleed, because that hurt my throat, let alone your ears, I'm sure. Yeah. And we're here, guys, with the Faultarian Journal. We're calling it the Cosmos. Why we're calling it the Cosmos there? See, it's only for the intro that it's loud, though. So I usually turn down my mic and then I turn it up. So now I would turn it up, right? Anywho, yeah. So we're calling it the Cosmos because, for anyone that may know, I've been saying for a little bit there. I swear I turned down my mic. I swear I did it. I swear. It's like double as loud now, but I'm talking normally. So I'm not yelling or anything, right? But as I was saying, I've been saying the cosmos are aligning. I could feel it in my bones. I could smell it in the kitchen. When I went outdoors, I could see it in the sky. Fault is coming. It's almost time. July 17th, for anyone that doesn't know. Unfortunately, at the moment, I'm the only one here. I do think more people will be coming, but I'm not entirely sure. So because that might be a bit of a shorter stream, but it is just me at the moment. And we're going to throw up some gameplay as usual. Just a little disclaimer, as I always give. FHN, which is Fault Hub Network, and the Faultarian Journal, which is what you're currently watching, is not affiliated with Stranger Matter Studios in any way at all. We're just fans of Fault. We're just a part of the community, just like everyone that is watching. As well, the gameplay is 4 months old. It is alpha gameplay. I'm here to tell you, it is not what the game currently looks like. The game does look different than this, but it's better than nothing. It's all we got. So we're going to throw it up. That's about it. Yeah, so let's get the gameplay up there. 24-hour VOD when? We shall see. Maybe. I created I got this little video I want to show as well, which will be in Act 2. I got this little video I would love to show. That's all I'm going to say about it now. It's kind of awesome, but it's unfinished. But I'll show it on stream and then I'll release it another day. So yeah, as I was saying there, guys, for anyone that does not know, Fault is a Paragon remake, essentially. It is a MOBA, a third-person MOBA built upon the bones of Paragon. For anyone that's a Paragon fan, the game is coming back. It will be different than Paragon, but you will see your beloved heroes. They will all be coming back at some point in the game. And it's just awesome. And July 17th is when early access is. That is when it starts, ladies and gentlemen. That is when we get to play as much as we want. And I'm super excited for that. We knew it was coming out of nowhere. And for anyone that doesn't know how the story of how this happened, we were just in the Discord, just doing our thing. Just vibing with the community, of course. All these people doing, just talking in Gen Chat, right? And out of nowhere, we see the marketing manager has a status. He has a status that says, we're announcing the release date for Fault tomorrow. Tomorrow, and I'm thinking, holy shit, that's in 20 hours. So of course, we saw his status, and then he was gone. The status was gone. But the community caught it. Then we got an official announcement. The community manager did confirm that we were getting an announcement the next day. And yes, we did. We got July 17th, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long road so far. We got 14 days left, essentially, now. It's been a long time coming. For everyone that's been here on this journey, on this waiting during this pandemic, that has been super excited to play Fault, your time is coming. We will play it together. We will enjoy ourselves, and it'll be awesome. So the first point I got there So we're just going to throw this back up for a second. As you can see, we always break it down in 3 acts here in the Faultarian Journal. So we got Act 1. We're calling it The Date. As I just discussed, the July 17th date. You got EA release, excitement, day 1 concerns. We got an extra topic there of PAX. Act 2, we got FHN and Future of Fault. FHN things. I just want to show a little bit of things. I don't think Act 2 is going to be very long, but that's all right. It's probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream. It's usually about 3 hours. We're going to be a bit shorter today, I think. But that's beside the point. And then we got shows, guides, tourneys. And then we got an extra topic of between now and the 17th, what's going to happen? Are we going to get more info? Is the game just going to drop on the 17th and that's it? I don't know. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it. Let's brainstorm about it. Let's see what the community thinks. And then we got Act 3. We got The Dream of Days. Skin ideas. Seasonal events, features, and of course we got the Q&A from the community. Ooh, we just had a little voice crack there. My goodness, I felt like I was 14 again. And we got the love of fault, or the love of love, is what I said. Yeah. So let's throw the gameplay back out there. So July 17th. So what I want to say is, what are we most excited for? Me personally, I'm just excited to play the game, guys. You know, this has been a long time coming. I've been in this Discord since December 31st, I think. It was like right at the end of December, essentially January, in the Strange Matter Studios Discord. I've been there. I've been waiting for this game. I unfortunately, personally, I ended up getting laid off from the pandemic because I did work at an airport. So I'm now here, and I've been putting all my effort and time into Fault and all its related things. Everything. I've been trying to play with the community. In League of Legends, for example, I've of course been hyping stuff up. And of course we got the FHN, which we'll get into later. So I wanted to ask the community, what are you excited for, guys? What do you want to see in Fault? Well, what, when you get that game on July 17th, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? I've talked about this before in other journals, so we're just going to mention it there again. I want to see a new UI, a user interface. I want to see some kind of new menu. When you open up that game, you just know the game's different. Because for anyone that ever played in the Alpha 3 weekends, or the Alpha 2, Alpha 1, not many people played in the Alpha 1, because that was back in like November or something. Will cards have graphics? I'm sure they will. S. White, I'm sure they will have graphics. At this moment, I'm not sure if they will at the start of EA, but of course they're gonna add item art to the items. That's of course coming. A rank system. JV wants to see a rank. JV, you're talking my language here, man. For anyone that doesn't know who JV is, he is a concept designer for Strange Matter Studios. Every time you see those sexy skins, he's probably the one that drew it. Him or Artbang is what I should say. Him or Artbang. We all want the play button. Of course we all want to play, of course. Oh, an ARAM mode. Okay. I think ARAM's on the Trello. Maybe we'll pull up the Trello at some point as well. So I of course want to see a new menu, as I already said. The placeholder menu in alpha, that it's gone now. We're going in early access. I want to see something nice. When I get into the map, or get into the game, I want to see all the new passives on all the heroes. I want to see them working beautifully and fantastic. I, of course, want to see that. I want to see, especially for some people, like Boris. Like, Boris is the one hero in Paragon that was never released, unfortunately, because the game ended up dying. But he was in the free assets that Epic Games had released. $17 million worth of free assets there. And I would love to see Boris and play him and really see what he's capable of. Is he an offlaner? Is he a jungle? Is he both? Is he a bruiser? Is he like a real bruiser? Because we don't have many of those. We didn't have many of those in Paragon. Like, that is that's what I want to see with him. I really want to see what his kit is as well. Obviously, you can go on the website and look at it, but I want to play it. I want to feel it. I want to see how it works together. That's my big thing. Because who doesn't like playing a bear? Come on. He's a bear. Like, bears are scary animals. You know, they'll Swipe it once and there's your face gone. Let's go through this. I already answered the graphics question. I want to see the play button, of course. What else? Ranked system. Guys, let's bring that up. What do you guys think about ranked? Do you think that at the launch of early access, do you think there should be ranked? Yes or no? Me personally, I want there to be competitive in Fault. But I'm the kind of person that gets a little bit overzealous. I do get overzealous about many things. I like to shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you hit the stars kind of person. And but the problem with that is sometimes you do too much. I hope this isn't the case with Strange Matter. I want there to be competitive, but I don't want to see ranked on launch. Why, you may ask? That makes no sense, stranger. You just contradicted yourself. Well, my mind's eye about that is we don't know how big the player base is going to be. You know, we don't know what's coming. When you think about it in all reality, the current demographic that Strange Matter Studios currently has is a fraction of what the player base was in Paragon. For anyone who doesn't know, 70% of the player base was on console. So you can count out 70% of the player base gone. They're already gone. They're gone. That's just how it is. Some people probably transitioned to PC. Like I was a console player until like 6 months ago, for example. But for the majority, right? We would say 70% of the player base of Paragon, it's gone. And then of course there's other remakes out there, so you got to cut it in half because people are gonna like different stuff. That's just how it is. And then we got all the players that when Paragon died, they gave up on it. That's just as simple as it is. They just, for some reason, somehow, they haven't heard about Fault yet. They wish they could play Paragon again, but they can't. And there's some people that are just said, I'm done with the MOBA genre entirely. I'm going to go play Valorant, right? So we got them. So that's why, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get to is we don't know what the player base is going to be like. Of course, there's projections, right? Like we can say that like in the Alpha 3 weekend, they gave out 10,000 keys. So you should expect 10,000 players on day one of Fault early access. That's like reasonable expectations, right? That of course, but imagine if they had it ranked on day one and it's now 5,000 players versus 5,000 players. You know, unless you're living in North America East or you're in the majority of where the servers are, you're probably going to have a difficult time finding matches. And there might not be enough people to have a proper ranked system, if that makes any sense. Because the point of ranked as well is like if you're a diamond player, you want to be playing people in diamond, but if there's not enough players, the only way you're going to get a game might be that you have to play against silver players. And that's not fun for the silver or the diamond. And there's stuff like that, right? So that could happen, of course. But I want to see ranked 3 to 6 months into early access. I want to see it. I want it to be there. Once a meta forms, once a player base grows, once we see a real trailer, we actually know that there's new people coming onto the game every day. There's new people joining the server every day and chatting. Then I want to see it ranked. I wish it could be there day one, but it can't be. It can't be. This is obviously just my personal opinion. It can't be for that reason. You don't want to split the demographic when you don't even know what that is yet. Just as simple as that, in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep going up through this chat. See what else do people want to see? Again, I'm sorry if anyone heard my intro and I meant you go deaf. One of these days I'm gonna figure out, because there's little dials, I guess, with my mic, so I can know what dial I can turn it to, and then when I turn it to that dial, then I'll know, okay, that's a good volume for me to yell. That's what we're gonna have to figure out as time goes on. I probably should test it and not, destroy everyone's ears. But we're here now. We're going into it. So an ARAM mode. Well, ARAM. Well, you'll be happy to know that it is on the Trello for Strange Matter Studios to have an ARAM mode. For anyone that doesn't know what an ARAM mode is, because they didn't have one in Paragon, it is an all all random, all middle. What it is, it's one lane, 5v5. So you go in, 5v5, you're in one lane, and everyone is random. You don't get to choose your character. You fly into the game, and the game chooses the character for you. That's what it means. Imagine, like, it's essentially, ARAM is essentially the party mode for a MOBA. It's super fantastic, actually. It's actually so much fun. There are people that all they do is that. All they do is play ARAM because it is that much fun. It's actually kind of funny when you think about it this way. So if anyone knows the story of the League of Legends, Dota 1 had, it was nothing like what we call the MOBA genre today. But they had a party mode, quote unquote, in Dota 1 that had a 3-lane map where it had towers where you shot people. League of Legends literally saw that idea and said, wow, this idea is super, super interesting. We're going to build a game off of just that party mode, off of Dota 1, but it's going to be our game. Now League of Legends is the most popular game in the world. It's kind of awesome when you think about it that way. And then ARAM mode came out in League of Legends. All random, all middle. People love that so much that obviously it's still different, it's still variant, but could you argue that a game like Overwatch or Paladins is similar to ARAM? Obviously, okay, maybe not Paladins. Paladins is its own beast. Overwatch, you probably could because the map is very linear. So it's stuff like that. Like it really is coming. ARAM is that loved by the MOBA community in the MOBA industry as well. So I'm just pulling up on the chat to see what else we got. Got play button. We got TFT. That would be a ban system. TFT ban system. Just got to make sure I don't forget it. All right. We got hardcore as well. Shivy, yes, this is PC. Fault is currently only going to be for PC. For early access, it's only going to be on the computer, unfortunately. However, they have taken the first step of becoming PlayStation partners, which means they have access to the dev kit, which means they can build the game on Unreal Engine 4 or 5, whatever they prefer, and put it on PlayStation in the future. It'll definitely be PS5. Just try to put it out there. And the game goes online July 17th is when we can all play. Yeah, so TFT, Teamfight Tactics. What do you guys like an auto chess for Fault? You know, there is a game out there on the Switch that is currently free. It's not that great. It does use the Paragon free assets. And it is an auto chess. That does exist. It came out 2 months ago, I think it was. It does exist. It's called Meta Champions. I think it's called Meta Champions. I'm not entirely sure. I would love to see a Fault auto chess. As long as they do a better job than Meta Champions did, because I played it and I wasn't a fan. I don't got much more to say about TFT, but yeah. And JV says hardcore. For anyone that doesn't know what hardcore mode is like, okay, so let's say you're a tank. Let's say you're Severog, you got 4,000 health, you got a whack ton of armor, whatever, and you probably take 20 to 30 hits to kill, right? Unless you're the carry. Hardcore mode, you take 3 hits to kill as a tank. As a carry, you're a 1-hit kill. Simple as that. What do you guys think? But remember, you can also 1-hit people back. And that's the way you have to think about. So that's what hardcore mode is. They do have... I've never seen hardcore mode in a MOBA, but I obviously come from a... I shouldn't say obviously, because not everyone knows, of course. But I come from a Call of Duty background, and they had hardcore mode, and that's what it is. Every gun essentially 1 hits. Sometimes the 2 hits if you try to shoot through like 98 walls at once. But could you imagine? Could you imagine playing a hardcore Fault, like a random hardcore mode, where the towers are easier to kill, the players are easier to kill, the minions are easier to kill? What do you guys think of that? Do you think that would be a good idea for a party mode in Fault? Do you think that would be a good idea? I personally would love to see it. I'm not sure if it would work or if it would be that popular, but I would love to see it. Maybe some kind of URF mode. Tom, what is URF? What is URF? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we waited 2 years. We can wait another 15 days. I agree completely. I got my challenger set ready. Ooh, baby. Patience is key. I'd pass. Hardcore mode will be dominated by ranged heroes. You say that, tryhard. You say that until you realize that how do I word this? If you look at the Fault heroes and the Paragon heroes, name one ranged tank hero. Okay, Zinx does exist. You're right. Zinx exists. Actually, Zinx might be an SS tier character in hardcore because of how her ult works. Wait a second. I just thought about that. Could you imagine? Because her ult works with the amount of mana she has, she takes way less damage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Yeah, but Wraith and Sparrow will also be getting one hit as well. That's what I'm trying to say. They will also be getting one hit. You would kill them in one. So, there is that as well to think about, right? So if you're someone like Rampage, imagine being Rampage with his ult. You pop his ult, you throw his rock, one hit someone. You jump on another, one hit him. Right? So you can't say it's just going to be ranged little heroes. There's not going to be many. Zinx, of course, is going to be a problem. Well, I did forget about Zinx. Zinx would be a problem with hardcore. Will there be a pick and ban system? I'm sure there will be. There won't be day one, I'm pretty confident. Because it's going to be like a casual thing. But as we go, I would love to see a pick and ban system, a draft system as well. That would be, of course, when they come up with the competitive playlists, which will inevitably happen, you will probably see a pick and ban when that happens. Will they add just a draft and no draft and casual? I'm not sure, because I do believe at the moment it is a draft. Or it definitely wasn't Alpha 3 weekend. I can't really say if it is or isn't for early access, but I do know in Alpha 3 it was, and I'm sure it's going to be the same, but I'm not entirely sure. Ultra Rapid Fire, 80% reduction. No need to add unnecessary game loads to split the community. Quang, you're right. But when we say this, Quang, or Quang, however you say it, tomato, tomato, potato, potato, you know what I'm saying? I don't think there should be other modes right away. You're right. The player base does have to grow. But if the player base was where it needed to be to have those modes, what would you think? What would be a good mode for you? Who's the voodoo girl? Morgosh. Ooh, yeah, Morgosh actually might be really good. Yeah, but Morgosh is also a one-hit character, and her range is really bad. Like, she has really short range. She's kind of like Yin. You know what I mean? Except Yin is more dexterous, so she's going to be a bit harder to hit. I would play Murdoch and Cant till I get my snipe over and over in the hardcore mode. Alright, that actually might be cheesy. Could you imagine? But someone like Narbash might become like irrelevant in hardcore, right? Like, why would you play him? Like it doesn't matter if you fully heal them, Or maybe he might be super fantastic because he's good against a tank. Maybe there's going to be imagine if there's hardcore, would there be a tank meta? Because people take 3 hits instead of 1. And Narbash would make him take 4, while they're 1 and 2 hitting. Who knows? Yeah, Pick a Man is definitely going to come later. It's definitely going to come later. I don't think it's going to come right away. Just a little random side note for everyone. I don't know if I've said this story before, but March 6th I ordered a webcam on Amazon.ca. It has still yet to ship. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. So I got fed up the other day and I ordered another webcam that's nowhere near as good as the original one I ordered, but I did order another one. And I do have it. I got a haircut today. I shaved my beard today. So I'm not going to throw up the webcam now because I don't even have a setup. But you might see some webcam journals coming in the future. You might see my face. I hope you like it. I can't throw it up right now. It's truly not even out of the box. I can't throw it up this very second, right? But I do have one. That's just a little side story. Was anyone fully reworked or was everyone just adjusted? Hey Beach. Hey Beach. Now there's who would you say was completely reworked? Lieutenant Bellicout was reworked quite a bit. Murdoch was reworked a little bit. For anyone that knows the heroes off the top of the head, who was right now, whose ID? We're talking about early access. So we're just talking about early access things, stuff that's going through, and the exact thing we're talking about this moment is we're just trying to answer a question for the community of what heroes have been reworked in full. Squeaker. I got no comment on that, okay? Yeah, Twin Blast. And Twin Blast was super reworked. So for anyone that doesn't know about Twin Blast, and guys, I should also mention in this gameplay that you're currently seeing on the screen, it is so old. It is so old that there's only 2 characters in this whole game at this moment that were reworked. So like Narbash is not reworked in this game. He doesn't have a passive yet, but he does in early access, for example. And for anyone that's curious, Narbash's passive is he gains 1% of his mana back. He gains mana equal to 1% of his missing mana, or something like that. It actually makes Narbash like ridiculous. Ridiculous, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So Twin Blast, how did Twin Blast? Twin Blast's ult is completely different. Twin Blast now has a passive that makes him able to rocket scooter himself all the way over the map. He essentially, the more he hits you, the faster he can move. So he's a very agile carry now. His grenades got reworked, actually. So the grenades work the exact same as you would think of Paragon. But now, if you want to hit someone with 2 charges for the price of 1, you can. So let's say it takes you 1 second to throw Twin Blast's Q back in Paragon, because he had 3 grenades, right? Now you can hold it for an extra second, and it takes up an extra grenade slot, but now you can hit him for double the damage, which works out to be the exact same as 2 grenades. Okay. Anywho, yeah. Yes, so we were talking about Twin Blast. So we got Twin Blasts. Yeah, so we have Twin Blasts, of course. That is what changed. That is what has changed. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, so we got Twin Blast, we got Lieutenant Bellica that has been reworked, and more. Just give me 1 second there. I'm just gonna pull up. So we're gonna pull up the list again, see what else we got. So we got excitement. We got excitement. That is one of the topics I put. I think that kind of just goes in everything. We already talked about some stuff we're excited for. I'm really excited to play Narbash. I love Narbash. He's like he is probably my favorite hero. I played a lot more Decker and Paragon, actually, but yeah, I just love Narbash. He's going to be awesome. And I'm sure he's going to be really good with his new passive as well. How is the minion blocks? Are they annoying, or do you rarely see them block you? I don't see them block me that much unless, you run right into them. Of course they're going to block you then. But no, it's pretty good. The minions are pretty good. The minions work really well, or they did in this gameplay, is what I should say. They did in this gameplay. Yeah. I'm going to play every hero and see who I like the most. That's a good idea. One hero I never got to play in the Alpha 3 weekend is I never played Murdoch? No, I did play Murdoch. I never played Greystone. I wish I played Greystone. Sparrow. No one's been able to play Sparrow yet. That's right. Sparrow is the one hero that wasn't in this alpha. That is going to be in early access. I can't wait I can't wait to play Sparrow. Actually, there's somewhere on my YouTube channel. No, I don't know if I put it on my YouTube, but I have a pentakill from Paragon with Sparrow that I got somewhere. I don't know if it's on my PS4 somewhere saved, but I did get a pentakill once with Sparrow. Sparrow was the only carry I was ever actually good with. I was not good with 99% of carries, unfortunately. But I was really good with Sparrow. So we're gonna talk about there now. I have it as a point. Day one concerns. Oh boy, the video's ended. We'll throw up a new video. Just 1 second there. Yeah. So server issues, so that's what you think. I hope there's no server issues. You know what, Squeaker? I've played a lot of Call of Duty, and I'm here to tell you, every year on the first day of Call of Duty, there is always server issues. Always. There's not a day goes by that there isn't server issues for Call of Duty on day one. Now, Call of Duty is also Activision. They're not Strange Matter Studios, right? But can we expect that to be the case with Fault? I'm not sure, obviously. But it is something to look out for, guys. You know what I mean? Make sure you're aware that it is a possibility. It could happen. It happens with all kinds of AAA games all the time. Day one, if you flood the gates on the servers take a little bit of time to open up when 10,000 people try to log in at once. It's just how it happens. It's not that they don't open up; they just take a little bit, or that's how I assume it works. But yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. So we could see some server issues. It's just something to look out for. That's probably going to be the main thing. Maybe toxicity. I like Tryhard eating chicken. What a great name. I think you might. I think that's a real concern. Tryhard eating chickens, or TEC tech. I think that's a real concern. And I don't know. So what do I hope for? How do you deal with toxicity? Well, you obviously can't change a person, so it's not that. We're not just gonna hate on the younger generation and hope they end up nicer than us. We can't do that too, because we're trying to play Fault tomorrow. So how do you fix toxicity if that's an issue? How do you do it? Probably the best thing that games have done is the report system. There was a bug system in the Alpha 3 weekend. If you just hit the L button, you could submit a bug. But I'm not sure if there's going to be a report system in Fault. They have said there's going to be, but we have yet to see it, is what I'm trying to say. We have yet to see it. A report system is going to be really good, right? Because you're always going to have your griefers. You're always going to have your toxicity players and all that stuff. I would also love a system where I can mute a player. So there's not going to be voice chat in Fault. I've asked that question in the Discord before, and they said no. Kind of unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Tax them with matter. Oh, no. I would love for there to be a system where, and so someone can't ping me, good job, 20 times in a row. I want to be able to mute them so I don't see their pings. I would love a system like that. I would love to see that. Of course, report them. And a good tutorial. So I saw somewhere in the chat, a good tutorial will go leaps and bounds to help people out. And why it's so important to, and I would even argue that a tutorial mode might be even more critical for Paragon for the Paragon community than like League of Legends. And why I say that is because a lot of us, our first MOBA was Paragon. And Paragon was only a game that lasted 2 years. So ultimately, no offense to myself and the rest of the community, we're not that great at MOBAs. We're just not. We're nowhere. We're not a League of Legends player that's been playing League for 10 years. Like there's, you know what I mean. There's no way we can't expect us to be as good as them when with how in depth MOBAs get. You just can't expect that to be the case. So I would argue that it is critical to have a tutorial system of some kind so people understand the game. Because when people understand the game, they're going to be better players, and they won't yell at someone when they're actually the one that made the mistake. Well, there's a better chance of that not happening, right? It's just with anything. When you're educated, usually the more education you have, I don't want to say nicer you are, but you won't get angry over as much stuff because you understand stuff. And the same goes with League of Legends, right? When you understand something better, you probably won't get as angry, kind of thing. So let's try to keep up here. An honor system like League of Legends, that would be kind of awesome. I like how in the Discord. That is really cool, Sneaky. That is really cool. You can see when the devs are testing at the moment. Yes. As for, it's a gray line because you can report someone if they're bad game and accidentally fed, so it's very hard for that report. See, Tom, I see what you're saying about the report system, because like if someone just has a bad game, you can't report them for that. Like most people still will, but you just can't do it. So how on the dev side do you know if someone was griefing or if someone was just having a bad game? Like realistically, how do you know the difference? I don't have the answer to that. I don't know. But what I do know is that what I would assume, I guess, I don't know, but what I would assume, because it's the same way I'd report, I would assume with reporting a bug, if you reported a player, that you would know the devs would be able to see what they were doing that game. Like they would get all their analytics kind of thing. So maybe that might help them in deciding if the person was actually griefing or if they were just having a bad game. We're not sure. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But that is a good point, Tom, because if you're a griefer, why wouldn't you report someone that was yelling at you for being a griefer? If you're a troll, wouldn't you report people to be a troll? You see what I'm saying? It's just so I do see Tom's point there. There is that. That is a concern, and that is a good concern, I think. Wait, what? I thought League was tutorial for Dota. Dota is a beast of its own, amigo. It's a beast of its own. That game, is not noob friendly, to say the least. Dota is, yeah. It's a great game though if you can binge through it. How what Dota 2 reminds me of? And no offense to Dota, I've never played it, so I can't really say. Like when you're watching Game of Thrones and you're on the final season and the final season is bad, but you binge it anyways because you want to say you finished the show because season 7 was great. That's what Dota's like. Except it's that season 7's bad and season 8 is awesome. You have to make it through season 7 to enjoy Dota. That's like my analogy of how I feel about Dota. So your report should carry less weight in the eyes of the algorithm if you report everyone and the ones you report rarely get punished, receives reports. That'd be actually really interesting, Ego. That's true. They might be able to get really clever with the reporting system, and they might be able to actually, and they might be able to, what's the word I'm looking for there, guys? They might be able to say, okay, you report people every game. Yours don't weigh as much, however that works. That'd be kind of cool. I believe Sylvan said in Fault Podcast, that there will be private matches in EA and other functions yet to be revealed. That's exciting, Squeaker. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Ego trounce. So people who spam the system with unjustified reports will flagged as low trust. Yes, that's actually a really good way to do it. See, but you see, systems aren't perfect. There's always going to be a way to exploit it. There's no way to completely suppress a troll, I guess is the word we're looking for here. There's never going to be a way to fully do it, unfortunately. People who rarely report people, but whoever they report usually ends up getting convinced. Those player reports should weigh heavily. True. I agree. But there's always going to be a way to troll. Doesn't matter how it is, it's going to happen. As long as, and like, it's one of those things, like, I'm not a troll. Like, I'm truly not. But, like, if you anger me enough in game, I might lose full composure and, well, I probably won't lose full composure and troll. But some people will troll if they lose full composure without realizing they're trolling. And that does happen, right? So, yeah. We might see running it down mid. We're pulling a Tyler 1 here. Yeah, just run. Oh boy, don't do that, please. That's when you get a report. Oh yeah, 100%. That's definitely when you get a report. 100%. So I got another point there. I got 2 more points there that I do have for Act 1 without going into the extra topic there. Is there an all chat? I'm not sure. You could talk to everyone in the draft lobby, or you could talk to your team, but I don't know about anything else. What was I saying? Yeah, so I had 2 more points. Sorry guys, I'm losing my train of thought trying to look at the chat and look at these points as well. So what do we want to see? So my next point is, what do we want to see between now and the 17th? Do you guys just want the game to come out on the 17th and that's just it? You hear nothing more about it? You just know it's going to come out? We don't even know when it's going to come out on the 17th. We don't know if it's going to be at midnight. We don't know if it's going to be 5 p.m. We don't know any of that stuff. We don't know. Tom, you just want the game to come out? You don't want it? You want Strange Matter to just be silent for the next 14 days? Just drop the game. Not even let us know it's out. It's out, guys. Go play. Just drop it. Just drop it. Let's pull an Apex. Is this Steven?
Test. Hello?
Hey, Steve.
Hello?
I hear you.
What up?
Steve, please introduce yourself.
Hey there, everyone. It's me, EssayRead. I just got finished at work, and now here I am.
Awesome. For anyone that doesn't know who EssayRead is, he is one of the co-hosts for the Faultarian Journal. He's also my best friend.
Yeah, we everything got kind of messed up. I normally work a bit later on Thursdays. That's why we usually do on Wednesdays.
Sorry.
And but I'm here. I'm here to give my input.
My thoughts. I'm going to be honest with everyone in the chat. We almost canceled this journal. Like, no joke. We at first we were going to, but we didn't. Because of Canada Day, and like we were really busy, and Canada Day was yesterday, and we always do the journals on Wednesdays. Well, obviously we didn't cancel it. Hey, Briddick, what's up? But obviously we didn't cancel it. We're still here. But as you can see, like I had to start off the journal by myself and stuff. But that's okay. We're here. Chandler's on his way, but Chandler his job is weird. Let's just say that.
Yeah, Chandler is
he'll be here if he can.
I knew that I was gonna be like a certain time on Thursday, but for him it's always extremely unpredictable. So like, yeah, it's why Thursdays are not it. And but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So, Steve, what we're talking about now is we're getting into the point of what do we want to see between now and January, July. There's a lot of J months. July 17th.
What do we want to see between now and then? Well, I mean, I definitely want to see. I don't know, because like on the one hand, you want to see some game. On the other hand, I almost feel like that might be like cheating. You know what I mean? Like I feel like maybe I should wait. You know, like even if they drop a trailer, maybe I won't watch it because I want to have the hype build up. But I can also understand how like I feel like a lot of people at this point would be like, "Holy crap, like, I just want to see something." So I'm sure there's a huge portion of the community that just wants to see some kind of, even if it's just a little teaser, a little bit of gameplay, maybe like tease one little thing. Maybe it's not a very blatant tease, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think something like that. I don't know. I
Like, do you
think
mean like would you love to see an 8-second trailer? Do you know what
I
I'm talking?
mean, maybe yeah, because like I think my biggest I think I'm on the side of like I don't know. I don't think I'm going to look at anything until the 17th, even
Yeah.
if they drop something. But that's just me. I don't really watch trailers for movies.
Yeah.
I you know what I mean?
Yeah. I would love to see. I want to see just a preview. Simple as
Mhm.
that. I want to see. I want to see the new stuff of the map. They don't have to go into detail, but I want to see everything. I want there to be some kind of trailer or dev stream that says, "Here we are. We're gonna go play a game now
Yeah.
and talk about what's changed while we're playing."
Mhm.
Or something like that. I would love to see that. I would love an announcement trailer of some kind. I would love
I
to see.
think yeah. I think it would be I don't I mean, I'm obviously like if we had Huddy here and we got him talking hypothetically or something like that, right? As like in like marketing, I don't know what is the best thing for them to do right now. I mean, them disappearing off the face of the earth might not be super, I don't know, out of character. I feel like they've done a really good job of keeping the hype of keeping the anticipation. Everyone that tunes into Fault Hub Network, the website, the Discord, the journals and whatnot, I feel like we've been able to keep the desire and hype for the game alive. And I feel like it's so close now. It's what, 15 days,
Yeah.
14, like 2 weeks away. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost like bad luck. You know what I mean? Like if it's like if you take, a cookie from the cookie jar like a few days before Christmas or something like that, you're just like, it's only like 2 or 3 days, but I feel like I should wait. You know what I mean? I just who knows? Yeah, I'm kind of getting to the whole idea of like, I don't know. Kind of goes back to that whole thing of getting the game rushed or, doing what they did and kind of taking their time. It's almost like when you wait a little bit longer and you just let it come to you and you don't get impatient, you'll
Mm-hmm.
get something better. You know what I mean?
It's true. And I do see in the chat that they're talking about Twitch drops. Imagine if Fault somehow secured the funds to do like a Valorant way of marketing, where they get all the big streamers that have drops enabled and playing the game.
Hmm.
That had over 1 million viewers on Twitch when that happened. Like, that's how many people. And I was one of the lucky people that got one of those keys also on like day 2. Just like just to brag a little bit, I only played the game like twice. Who's
Yeah,
be certified? We can't ban anyone, Mr. Wacko.
be certified. Who even is that?
He was I don't know, he's some Paragon competitive player or something. Yeah,
Very well, very well.
yeah. That'd be kind of cool. The Valorant way, that was like super, super new. Like they were the first one to do that. Uh, yeah, I didn't know it was called the Eggman, the EU Pog Man. Yeah, Team Oxy.
Toxic solo laner from Paragon. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
We don't want him in the game. Yeah, but we gotta have the toxics and the sweaties and the scrubbies. You know what I mean? You gotta have everyone part of the community. It separates the wheat from the chaff. You know what I mean? When you do a good play and you're showing up to team fights and you're placing wards and you're using a brain when you're building your character, it
You should
it
be
boosts you up
rewarded.
and- yeah.
Yeah. You should be rewarded with in-game reputation.
Yeah. And you got to have the sweaties in there to remind you that, there are more important things in life. Anyways.
Anywho, yeah, that's one way to look at it, I guess.
Buddy, that's what I tell
yeah.
myself every time.
Right.
The week from the Chads. Way to 2020 that saying, man. I like it. 2020 as in like modernize it, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
A week from the Chads. That's what I thought you said at first, to be honest, was Chads. I did. Anywho, so that's what I would love. That's what I'd love to see before the 17th. I want to see the game.
Yeah.
I want to see something. I would love to see a trailer. That is like the ideal world. I'd love to see a trailer and they pull another Valorant. That would be awesome. Is that going to happen? Maybe. Maybe.
What if the game like drops like on the 10th instead of the 7th? Like a week ahead. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be goof? I don't know. And now I'm just starting to like get into speculations of like, is that even possible? Like, could that even happen? You know what I mean? Like,
rip.
I don't know. It's just like I think I'm only saying that in like the idea of like instead of like a trailer, because like things have been pretty locked up. Things have been pretty like, you know what I mean? And everyone's had to wait, they're aware of that and all that kind of stuff. But what if, and like, we're sitting here like, oh, what if we got like a little teaser? And like, that's the thing. We're conditioned at this point to be like, oh man, I hope we get like an 8-second teaser or something like that. And then they just like early drop the game. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like, is that something that people would be happy about, or would that like ruin some people's, I don't know, week or something? Maybe they all took the 15th or the 17th off of work or something. And now they
yeah. I did see someone say that they took the day. Well, that's not what they said. They said they quit their job for July 17th. I did see that in the chat. Well, you weren't here, Steve. I'm not sure who said that, but I did see it.
Become a Fault streamer full time. I love it.
Ooh, I would love to.
Dude, Greg, you don't need to get a new job. Just stream Fault every day.
Nah, I'm probably gonna have to get a job at some point.
I quit my job and moved back to my mom's house just to become a professional Fault EA player. And then when Full comes out, you're gonna get a real job. Just EA.
Yeah, just for EA. Anywho, yeah, so that's what I would love to see. I wonder if they could I wonder if there's a way they could see. One thing I love to see, and I just love to see it. I love when it comes to like a trailer being dropped. I love there to be a narrative. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean a narrative that's in the trailer. Like, obviously that'd be awesome. But I mean a narrative leading up to the trailer. Does that make sense? Kind of like how, well, now that we know the date, right? Some people were like, oh, the game's going to drop on June 30th. I remember how some people were thinking, the giveaway ends today. The giveaway ends on, I think it was June 29th, or maybe it was June 30th. And they're like, so maybe that's when we'll learn. That's when the game will get dropped after the giveaway ends, on the day of the giveaway end. Stuff like that. Like, that is creating a narrative for and the community kind of created it itself. But that seed was planted with the giveaway, if that makes any sense. I would love to see something like that happen again. It doesn't have to be a giveaway, but I would love for there to be some kind of reveal for EA of what the new changes are, with some kind of narrative that is being told right now, maybe, and we just don't know it yet from the community. That's what I would love to see. I think that's really hard to do, though. That's really hard to do, but that is what I would love to see. Yeah, that's what I would love to see.
just one sec.
Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. I want to see what you're talking about, Brick. I want to see. I want it. I want there to be. Yeah, and our last point there, while Steve's gone, answering his door because it sounded like someone knocked on his door. I had to be careful with how I worded that, Brick, because you kind of set me up for failure there a little bit with some weird thing I could have said. Yeah. What pack are you guys going to buy for EA? That's my last point. Let's just go through the packs. That's it. I'm one of the lucky people that heard about the game back in December, and I did get the Indiegogo campaign. I did receive it. I was one of the founder packs. So I got like the $120 Canadian pack is what it was. I did end up getting that pack actually. And so I'm going to get the Masters pack gifted to me. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm not sure how I'm going to get the Masters pack just given to me. But I know I'm going to be one of those people. So I think there's only like 2,000. And I looked at the number one time. There's 2,065 people, I think, that got that crowdfunded for the Indiegogo. So yeah, so there's not going to be that many. That's still quite a number of people, but there's only like 100 people maybe that got the Founders Pack, and I was one of them. Oh yeah, Briddick, that's probably how it's going to be done, because that's how it was done in the past. Because that's actually how I got into the Alpha Weekend, is because on my Playfault profile, I got an Indiegogo key, plugged it into Playfault, then it gave me an Alpha key, and then I had to take that Alpha key, plug it into Steam, but the game Fault wasn't showing up on Steam at the time, so I had to put it into some thing, and then Fault showed up on Steam, and it was really secretive. Do you mind going over the Indiegogo backer tiers? At the time that I found about it, the funding had ended, and I couldn't even scroll through the options to read them. Let's do it. We'll pull it up. Let me just switch screens right quick. I'll go in Indiegogo, and we'll pull it up. Obviously, this Indiegogo is ended, ladies and gentlemen, so you can't donate yet. But yeah, we can go through it, no problem. So it's going to be a bit hard to see, but that's all right. It's still here. So we got the high five. So this is $20 Canadian. On full release of the game, you will get 5 additional heroes. Kwong, Murdoch, Mural, Severog, and Lieutenant Bellica. So that is what it says. But you will also get, but if you guys look at the packs now, you'll get more than 5. So that's kind of cool. You'll get 7. Then you got the bronze key. A key for access as soon as early access opens. Included items, early access key, and just as simple as that. And then you got your tier 2 key, your silver key. Yeah, we already talked about them, Fawn, but if you have something else you'd like to mention, just mention it in the chat there, and we can discuss it. So you got your tier 2 key. I hope you guys can see this. I know it's a bit difficult to see, but this is just kind of how it is, unfortunately. You got the silver key, $67 Canadian. Use the coins for heroes or cosmetics. You got an early access key. You got 1,000 coins, and you get exclusive tough Gideon skin. If you guys go look at the mat, so the silver key people get the master's key. So they'll actually get all of that plus this Gideon skin. They'll actually get more than what they were given, which is kind of cool. And then you got the tier 3, the founders pack. Get another exclusive skin and a key for a friend. So you get early access key, exclusive tough Gideon skin, 3,000 coins, an exclusive Twin Blast skin. That's right, I'm going to have my own Twin Blast skin that only another 100 people are going to have. 23 people claimed the founder pack. There's only going to be 23 of us, and I am one of them, because I want to gloat about it, that are going to have this exclusive Twin Blast skin, which is kind of awesome. And you get full pack key. See, so Yeah, so that's about it. And then there's also a Masters pack, but nobody got that because it's $1,300 Canadian.
Hey,
But
hey,
it,
hey, hey.
but if you did get it, you got 20,000 coins. You got to permanently rename an item. I would literally rename an item and call it Stranger Moose. Like, not even a question. That's what it would be called if I had the money.
Do you think there's any restrictions on what you could call it?
Yes. Yeah, of course. It can't like break TOS or anything like that. There have to be
Yeah, but
restrictions.
you're paying $1,300, dude.
I don't care. It has to be PG.
The $2,000 one. That's the one you can name it literally anything.
Yeah, right.
Tier 5.
Anywho, so that's the Indiegogo packages. Rip. That's all right. It happens. Of your day one concerns. Day one concerns. The biggest thing is just with any game, day one, the servers might have some issues. We also had a point brought up about toxicity that we talked about. And see, what would be a good day one concern? Like on July 17th, would you have any concerns that like may or may not come true?
I'd say probably the biggest. Okay, I think there's two. I would be afraid of the people who like their mind is a little bit, confused about what the words early access mean.
Oh, that's a good
And
point.
they're like looking through, like, well, there's not a lot of content here. This isn't really Paragon. This is just some kind of knockoff. They got like no characters. Like the people who haven't been following like everything, like the Fallout Network or the SMS updates, and they go into it. They're like, oh wow, what the heck? This is because like no matter how many signs you put up, no matter how many posts you put up, no matter how many videos you make, people are going to miss the fact that this is not the full game.
Yeah.
Or even people who know it's early access, but they're expecting the game to be one thing and it's something else. Like maybe something big got changed, or maybe they're hoping maybe the card system or the item system or the something big gets changed. Because I know that every single journal we've had, they've discussed how there's a lot of big changes coming, and maybe there's going to be people who aren't ready for that, and it's going to be kind of a shame because I mean, early access coming out now just over the half point of the year, and full release should be in like January, February, you know what I mean? Like a whole
Yeah.
6 months from now.
You know,
So that's 6 months of changes, you know what I mean? Like,
you actually bring up a really good point. I think there is going to be some people that are going to expect something, and it's going to be another thing. And I think some people are going to think that like early access means the game is Paragon. And I'm here to tell you, like, Fault is definitely built upon the bones of Paragon, but it is not Paragon. It is different. That is like something you have to come to terms with, and yeah, that's going to have to be. And I don't want to. When you were saying this, Steve, I don't want to go and deep dive into it. We've obviously talked about it before, but it was hard to follow the game from the dates of April 25th till June 30th. It was pretty hard to know what was going on and how the game was developing. So we'll just leave it at that. Take that as you wish. But it was pretty difficult to know what was happening. And we got a little thing in the chat there. What do you think about it being hard for new players to pick up this game when the game is fully released? I think it's going to be easy, Godin. I think it's going to be easy. I'm hoping for a full release. They'll have some kind of tutorial system as well to help out the newer players. That would be awesome. Oh, and there's something I wanted to mention. This is way out of my head, just showed up. Steve, what do you think about this? So, guys, last time I did this stream, last week, I actually, because I'm a moderator for the French channel in the Strange Matter Discord, and I actually had a few people watch the stream that asked me a few questions in the chat in French. And they just had difficulty knowing what we were saying because their second language is English or they don't speak English at all. So they just didn't understand what we were saying because I do talk pretty fast. So what I wanted to say, and me and Steve have talked about this, we're not gonna start talking in French for the stream because it has been a few years and our French, like we can read it and write it no problem, but talking it might be a bit difficult. Because it has been years. But me, Steve, and Chandler, all the co-hosts, we all know French. We are bilingual. Yeah. That's a fact. So if anyone that's watching that speaks French and puts a question in the channel in French, I'll be happy to answer it in French for you.
And I will be happy to answer it in some form of Fringlish. I haven't had to speak French in like 4 years. So, but I think it's one of those things where with Strange Matter being a Canadian company kind of making Fault bipartisan a Canadian product, I think making it some kind of, having a bilingual accessibility is like a big thing.
Yeah.
So I mean, if there's people ever that want to ask a question, you'll probably want to go to Stranger to Greg first, probably me second, and then
Chandler third. But like we will be able to understand you and everything.
Yeah, like I'll like you'll hear my very it'll be fine. You'll get an answer.
Anywho, but that's beside the point. We just wanted to say that we think we're gonna start promoting just kind of the Canadian product side of things with the journal, as we are all Canadians ourselves. Strange Matter is a Canadian company, and even though we're just like a community thing, that just three guys just doing this, we wanna try to do that as well. Yeah. That got way off track. My apologies. We're talking about the packs.
One final there was a third thing I was going to mention about fears for day one.
Okay.
I think it might have been mentioned to some degree, but and it's not even really a fear. It's honestly kind of just an expectation of some kind of like at least one overlooked blatant issue with the game, like a bug, because like I know for myself at least, now I am one person compared to the team of Strange Matter, right? And I'm of course going to be using the example of music compared to making an actual video game, but I know that sometimes even when you're using a fine-tooth comb over certain things, you can miss something that ends up being just like a blatant bug or a little like an issue that you just completely overlooked, and then people playing the game on day 1, day 2, day 3, and they're like, oh, what the hell, this is such a game-breaking bug, why would they release this with this issue in there, you know what I mean? And I think that's mostly just referring to people. And it just keeps going back to the whole it's just early access, right? Like
there is going to be bugs.
Yeah,
it is unfinished.
I think because when we had Huddy on, the whole idea of early access is like we're kind of like paying to be testers to some degree. You know what I mean? We're going to be playing the game, finding things. They're going to be playing the game. They're going to be having actual testers. But like, if you notice something, don't complain about it in the subreddit or the Discord. I don't know. Send a DM. Send an email.
No, there's actually it was in the alpha in the gameplay you're currently watching as well. You hit the L button and you can report a bug. It is in there.
Yeah. So don't write the game off. Once it's full release, you can write it off all you want. They had enough time. No, nice. Joke. But yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's actually a really good point as well, because what's for in the Alpha 3 weekend that you currently see on your screen. There is a bug that if Gideon used a certain skin, he was invisible. They made it public that it was a bug. They were obviously fixed it. They fixed it within like 24 hours. But you know, at the same time, you could choose a skin and be essentially unkillable, because like you're invisible. How are you supposed? You know. Anywho, like bugs do happen, but they obviously got it fixed super fast. People reported it. And we got a few more questions. Sorry if this was answered. Will there be a pick ban system? S. White, I'm not sure. I think for the competitive, so whenever they come with a ranked playlist, I would assume there will be a pick ban system, but I cannot confirm anything because I simply don't know. At this moment, at least, I don't know. Steam has started revoking failed alpha testing keys, which means progress is being made. Okay. Is there any heroes that you think was too powerful? Steel was broken in the Alpha 3 weekend. Now, he also had a bug with his passive, which made him even better. So I assume they fixed that bug now. But he is still just incredible. Like, if his kit and numbers are anything like they were in the Alpha, he is probably the best hero in the game. Without a doubt. Like, he just has so much CC. It's just, and he's so tanky that he's just fantastic. I don't remember the Sevarog bug. Tom? Anywho, so Steve, we're gonna go with Act 2 there. We're already a little bit over it, but that's all right. Act 2 is FHN and Future of Fault. Do you guys want to see a little video I made? It's unfinished. It is unfinished. I want to mention that now. The music that's in the video is probably not going to be the music I use. But if you guys want to see it, you can see it.
Let's check it out, man.
All right. I don't see it. That's all right. I'll just pull up some editing software. If that's the case. Oh, no, because I think I put it right here. Oh, I got it. See, if there might be some names on this list you recognize, there might not be. See, it's lagging on stream a little bit, the video, but that's all right.
I still can't get over how much people like this song. Like,
Steve, I gotta tell you a story after this. Oh, the music's just gonna loop.
That'd be beautiful. Definitely what I'm thinking that we could do for this is like either like mix in some.
Hey, Mike, was your name on this list?
Yeah.
I know it was. I know it was. I know it was. I'm just trying.
I feel dumb. Okay. Yeah. No, what I'm thinking, if we added it like after EA comes out, get some. Maybe people can send you some clips of like really good plays they made, and like them showing off like a big play that they made or something.
Oh, do you see how much this video is lagging? Holy crap. That's alright, it's not finished. This is an unfinished video. I did mention that.
Yeah, it's I love the idea of it.
Anywho, take that as you will. Whatever you think that may or may not be. I mean, you could, if you or paid attention for a second, it did say I have it titled a certain thing. Yeah. That's just something I wanted to mention.
I think that's sick, man.
Yeah, well, the video was really laggy, so obviously I need to reformat it a little bit. And it's not done anyways because the music looped over and everything. Oh, I had someone DM me asking me for your music yesterday, Steve. No joke.
Really?
Yeah. I had someone DMing me about it.
Creepers.
Anywho, so the music in that video you just saw was made by EssayRead himself.
Yeah, I am not the one to hype myself, but yes, I did make the music. If you guys want to see me make more music, potentially fault-related music, I will put it in various places, and you will.
Well,
see it
let me just put it to you this way: Steve might be the co-host of the journal, but he's also music guy.
Yeah, I'm a music guy. If Stranger is God Moose, I am Music Man.
I'm not God Moose. Don't use the word.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I don't.
You're the killer, man. You're the one that gets the work done.
Let's not say that again. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. So I just want to say that. So we just wanted to mention a few things about it. For anyone that does not know what the Fault Hub Network is, guys, it is a Discord. It is a community. It is a fault group. Huh, it didn't work. I tried. It is a community group that loves everything about fault. And we will be doing a few things, a thing or two. We have some moderators. We got a few what we're calling staff members. They're going to be doing a few shows. We're going to be doing tournaments. We're going to be having shows. I can't tell you what those shows are. I can't tell you what those shows are. I probably should ask this before I go saying this, because it. You may see another stream on this channel very soon.
Ooh.
Like next week soon.
Ooh.
We're not going to say what it is though.
I have a few theories.
Yeah.
I drop a soon TM in the chat.
Yeah. I don't think that's too much to say. It may not be next week as well. It all depends on a thing or two.
Yeah, it's probably just a rerun of a journal, right?
Yeah, it's just a rerun
Yeah,
of a journal. That's all it is. Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, yeah. To stay tuned, you'll be really excited. Yeah. So we wanted to talk about that. Act 2, I don't think is going to be long. I don't think it's going to be long at all. But we still put it there. So we're gonna have guides for everyone that would love to know about guides. We're gonna have them at the Fault Hub Network. You're gonna see them happen. We're in discussions about not just guides, but also some. I would love to bring on some people that would love to do some theory crafting.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to them. We're gonna do tournaments, of course, which is gonna have casters, which is what else? It's gonna have casters. It's gonna have other stuff as well.
Dang. Is that a compliment or a roast?
Do you see? I actually got a compliment for once. See, people usually roast me for my gameplay. Not this time.
No, but like GGEZ as in like give up or like you know what I mean? I can't tell.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna take it as a compliment.
Yeah, let's go with that.
What else are you gonna see?
You got like shows planned, man?
Yeah, we got some shows, but we can't talk about them too much. An esports recap, another show I can't mention at all because I didn't ask them if I could. You're gonna see a patch notes show if the patch notes are consistent. If they're not consistent, you're still gonna see it, but it's just gonna be a bit crazier to do, unfortunately. But we would love to have like a patch notes, like if in most games like patches will come out on a specific day, once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month, whatever it may be, and that day is usually like a Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. So we'd have some of that planned as well. And I got a few, we got a few more people to talk to about other stuff that cannot be mentioned at all. That's awesome. The Falcon. For everyone, we also put the stuff on YouTube as well for everyone to watch. So you will be able to see it on YouTube. And it's edited and it's a bit nicer and all that stuff.
Can't catch it live?
Yeah, if you can't catch it live. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say for Act 2, Steve, to be honest. Like that's really it.
Yeah.
Because I just can't mention all that much yet because stuff is still in the works.
You're Mr. Responsibility now. You're all.
I have to definitely watch, dot my I's and cross my T's now.
Yeah.
And it's actually like it's a bit hard. It's not like
I can sense that it's hard.
It's just a bit of an adjustment, is what I should say. It's just an adjustment. Like it's not that it's hard. It's just you gotta adjust. You just gotta be. I don't like. Yeah, it's just hard.
Well, then why don't we move on to Act 3? Man?
Yeah, so we're going to move on to Act 3. As I said, guys, it's going to be a bit of a shorter journal this time, but that is all right. We're going to move on to Act 3. How is the pacing of the game, if it is too long, too short, or fair paced? And the Alpha 3 weekend, which you could see, the games were about 35 minutes long, which is a fantastic time for a MOBA. Obviously, they can go longer if it's really good, big, heated game, but it can also be shorter. I think my shortest game I played in the Alpha 3 weekend, that wasn't like someone just went AFK. Yeah. I think 15 minutes was probably. Is this new footage? Cyber Chief, unfortunately, this is not new footage. This is footage from the Alpha 3 gameplay back in February 29th, March 1st, and March 2nd.
Check back in 2 weeks when potentially EA is released, and we might see some new gameplay.
No, not might. You will. You will see some new gameplay.
Imagine if it hadn't changed since alpha.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. I have full faith in SMS.
Yeah, I believe in Strange Matter completely wholeheartedly. They're awesome. So guys, so we for Act 3 we have it called The Dream of Days. I'm gonna bring it up right quick just so you guys can see, so we can just punch through it. So what is the Dream of Days? You got skin ideas, seasonal events, features, a Q&A from the community, and love of love. Why am I calling it the Dream of Days? Because the dream is almost here. Paragon is almost back in our hands.
Yes.
In a high quality version.
We're in the end game.
We're
boys.
in the end game. But as they say, when one door closes, another one opens. Soon it might be the end of the wait, but it's the start of EA, and it's gonna be awesome. Gosh, I cannot wait to play. Yeah, I'm just super excited. Just super excited to play the game.
Kwang Sword wants us to show off his skins.
His skins.
Yes, he had skin ideas.
Kwang and Decker skins. Can I just find them in the Discord? Yes, Community Vault. Okay. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I found it. One of them is lacrosse Decker.
Okay, there's
Ooh.
one.
That's a quick way to Stranger's Heart is anything Decker related.
And what's the other one there? We got
It's
Decker.
Kwang with a baseball bat.
And what do a Kwang one. We have a Kwang one as well.
I like them. I like the that they're like sport themed, but the idea of like putting the logo on the uniforms, I feel like would be like a really I feel like would be like, I don't know, at least because I'm a big lore guy, and I feel like if things got developed a little bit more and like this is a universe, like there's sports.
This is the Kwang one that Kwang Sword made. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. And this is the Decker one. Lacrosse and baseball. You like your sports? Well, we're playing esports here today, ladies and gentlemen. And you can play lacrosse Decker and baseball Kwang. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's actually, they're actually really awesome. Really, really good. Yeah, let's pull the gameplay back up. So we got a few things I saw in the chat. Bro, I was live for the announcement with maybe 20 to 30 people. I literally went speechless for a few seconds when I saw the date in front of me. Mm-hmm. Me too, Cyber. I was, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy to say this. For me to feel the way I felt when I saw the announcement, that's how I know I'm going to love Fault. And without even having many chances to play the game, I just know the community itself, I love so much, and I'm glad that I could be a part of, and continue to be a part of. That is just, it is honestly amazing. It is surreal. And guys, we're talking about a video game. Like, objectively, it's literally a video game. Come on now. Like, why do I feel this way? I don't know, but I love it, and I'm glad I feel the way I do. And yeah. The thing people need to understand, for any boomers out there, gaming is a part of people's culture now.
Yeah.
It's not what it used to be. I say certain stuff and I talk the way I do because I've been gaming with my friends for so many years. Like the word pog. If you know what that word means, it's because you're a gamer. And people say that in their sentences.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
It's just little stuff like that. Anywho, well, this kind of all relates to the Dream of Dreams, of course. So, guys, I wanted to talk about skin ideas. So we already just showed a few, but wanted to brainstorm a few. There's something I saw on Twitter, and it had Narbash with a beard, and it might have been by a guy named JV.
Mr. Tattoo Master.
Tattoo Master himself. We're gonna bring that up. There's also some ward skins that were posted on Reddit for anyone that didn't see, and the Playfault Reddit, and they're actually fantastic. Someone just made them because they were dared to, and they're like mind-blowing how good they are. So while this is going on, I'm going to pull that stuff up.
Twin Tippy, we are not actually playing the current footage. It is alpha weekend footage.
Yes. I'll just pull up the Reddit. But, with Reddit, you got to make sure you switch screens because some suspicious stuff might one day arise. So we got to do that. Make sure we pull it over. So we're going to start with the ward skins, guys. I'm going to show those off. Wow. Just mind-blowing. So this... Oh, you guys can't see this yet, but we'll make it so you can see it. Give me 5 seconds. And these were posted in the Reddit. These are posted in the Reddit. You got your Justice EXE, Ground Mapper, OPD drone. Just a random community member made these.
These look sick.
Yeah, and look, you can see like they're based off a few cards there. You got Prey Seeker, Predator's Thirst, Corrupted Ritual. Blood from the bowl levitates up, forming the blood eye, and a drip down, so the circle is infinite. So
yeah, I guess you count as using these.
Yeah, so what 100%. I think the person that made these is trying to say that these are, you would see the blood infinitely going up and going down, so be animated, an animated ward. Kind of awesome. Guys, I don't know who made these. I literally do not know who made these. They just posted in the Reddit, and the comment is someone asked me to make them out of a dare, so I did. Yeah. And then you got these. You got Showtime. So you got Little Heart. You got Little Skull. You got Doctor's Good Boy. And Volcano Gate Lord. Yeah. This is pretty awesome. We're not done. And we got more. We got Holiday Feeling. Deep Diver. And Agora Pollinator.
Jeez, the Deep Diver.
Holy...
Whoa. Oh my goodness. JVQ.
I just fell out of my chair. Holy... Wow! JV! Thank you!
We gotta drop some.
Wow.
Yeah, that's huge. Thanks, man.
Wow. Thank you, JV. I got... Wow. For anyone that doesn't know who JV is, he is a tattoo artist. And he also is a concept designer for Strange Matter Studios. He loves making emotes. And he loves doing stuff like that. If you ever need an emote, I recommend JV. Make sure you hit him up. I'm not sure what he charges at this moment, but make sure you hit him up if you ever want an emote or a logo or anything like that. Yeah. So then we got these holiday skins, guys. This kind of gets into the story there that we have, right? Imagine a. I'm sorry, I'm kind of having a brain fart right now. Imagine a holiday themed fault map like they did in Paragon in version 44. Halloween. Look at these skins. Imagine that this is a community member that did this. Imagine if we could have that. That'd be super awesome.
Huge.
And we're not done yet. We got the Champions of Agora. Look at these. Do you guys see this? This is literally those two like headstones that are on the map. The dark side of the map, the dusk and the dawn side. Wow. I don't know who made these, but these concepts are amazing.
Yeah, I really especially like the Champion of Agora ones because I always loved being on the like the darkness side of Paragon because then you got to see the big orb in the sky. I think that's like an awesome idea.
Yeah. And you can see right there, ward concepts are for Fault by Angelica and Duel. Whoever that is, whoever Angelica, whoever you are, Angelica, the community wants to know who you are. And something's telling me is that because I do see that Jamson is watching. Jamson's going. Hang on. Hello there, Professor. There's someone I need you to meet. Their name is Angelica. I think you should take a look at these skins there. Yeah, Jamson, I called you. Jamson is a dev for Strange Matter Studios, and I'm sure that now that I know that these skins are on the dev's radar, Angelica, I think you should maybe who made these? Ryan Red. Okay, they're in the Playfault Reddit. They're in the play. You can see it right there. Ryan Red, the community manager of Fault, literally just said, Angelica, contact Ryan Red, please. Please do it. Hi, I'm Angelica. Yeah, and we'll just go through them really quick, just really fast. These are all the skins that are posted in the Playfault Reddit, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone to see. We got Champions of Goria, King of Lanes. We got Sweet Tragedy, Abandoned Broom, Autumn Love. We got Holiday Feeling, Deep Diver, Agora Pollinator, Showtime, Beast Hunt, Doctor's Good Boy, Volcano Gate Lord, Prey Seeker, Predator's Thirst, and Corrupted Ritual, and Justice EXE, Ground Mapper, and Orb Drone. Or is that OPD Drone? Anywho, either way, they are super fantastic. And yeah. And ladies and gentlemen,
so creative.
They are very creative. While that's going on, I'm going to pull up a little something I saw on Twitter.
A little something spicy.
A little something I saw on Twitter. JV, I'm going on your Twitter right now. I don't know if anyone saw this. Well, but if you didn't, you're about to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a design by JVQ. Ooh, I don't know why the spacebar didn't work.
Is to really pay attention to the contrast of hard and soft, like the bones and how the fat carries over. Hold on, I'm just gonna make sure
Man's hard at work.
okay.
Wow.
Is to really pay attention.
That's the whole video, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little short video, but Narbash with a beard. Come on now. Come on, really. That, like, tell me that isn't awesome.
Makes me you know what it kind of makes me feel like they should do?
Yeah.
Like, what if instead of skin, well, like, yeah, maybe they could have like skins, but what if there was like a setting where you could create your own skin? You know what I mean? With like hats, facial things like a beard or like face paint, or and then like a torso and like legs. You know what I mean? And like not like make it look ridiculous, but like a bunch of preset things that you can add on to different skins to make them stand out a bit more.
What I think is more impressive about this than the beard is you can see in the top right there, you can see he has a picture of Narbash there, right? He has a picture of Narbash. But then he drew him and he looks fantastic. Like, you guys need to understand, I struggle drawing stick people. And to see this, like the talent that is out there, JV, it's super fantastic. And to see the stuff that we saw with the awards on the Playfault Reddit there, and for anyone that used to see Art Bank's concepts before it became a dev with Strange Matter Studios, and like to see all these people like Kwang Sword, Arinity, and the rest. I'm so sorry I'm forgetting your names. Please don't hate me. To see the stuff in the community vault, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. Did someone say
we
beard?
want to share that stuff? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I love showing this stuff for the stream for everyone to see. I hope you guys enjoy seeing it.
Because like this is definitely going to be a community that I feel like you can be super proud of. You know, like proud to be a part of, because there's so many creative people in here that are so passionate about the game. Because if you think about it, like Paragon was a game that melted and died, right? And I feel like everyone that's left is the people that were really passionate about the game. So, you know, it's the people that are going to be making the ward skins, the people who are going to be theory crafting, the people who are going to be just doing art that just expands the world beyond the game. And I feel like if we can all, like, you know, pump each other up, we can, you know, just make it.
We can make
more
something
fun.
Great.
Yeah.
It looks so good that for a second I thought he had a beard. 100%. The other people need to be turned up. I need to turn up Stephen Reed. Let me turn up Mr. Steve.
My setup is very odd, so I'm always at a strange volume. My apologies all.
There. I turned Stephen up. I turned up another 60%. Make
Paragon great
no. Make Paragon great again. Coming from the EU boy, Mike himself. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone caught what he was trying to say there, but yeah. Guys, I just wanted to. I always like to take a moment and show the skins. There is a few more things in the community vault. If you guys would like to go over them, just show the stream, get your reactions. Steve, should we do it?
Yeah,
let's do it. While this is going up, guys, I'm just going to be looking for some stuff. So here's one. I'm not going to read the kit because that's going to take a little while, but that's pretty cool.
Hey, it's one of Arinity's guys.
Yep. Here's another. Here's another. Ooh, this one was a fan favorite. It's pretty awesome. Here's another one. Wow, the community's been going crazy. Look how many there is. Here's another. This is Ular himself. Here's another. I think we got one more. And then we'll roll through them a second time real fast as well. So I got this one, which is created by, my apologies, I'm going to pull up his name, Marco Guido Cosettini. I definitely mispronounced your name, and if you're watching, please don't hate me for it. We got this one, which is also by him. It's just the same thing. Not sure what's going on with the butt there, but whatever. And then you got Ular himself, for anyone that knows what Ular is. You got Mandrake from Harry Potter.
I think the Drake one is awesome.
Yeah, you got a fog skin, a smoke skin of Sevrog. That's actually really intriguing. I'm actually really interested with that.
Almost might be like a ghost or something.
You got this one. This looks like it's supposed to be a howitzer skin, but it is a unique character. It is kind of cool. You know, turn the little bunny or whatever it is inside a howitzer into a slug.
Because the character, because I was talking to Arinity about this one. The character is the slug, and the arms and stuff is just like a robot that it pilots. You know what I mean?
100%.
I think it's really cool.
And we got this one. This is Gideon's skin, a wizard. That's actually awesome. I would love to see a skin like this. This looks like a character out of RuneScape, but either way, it still looks nice. We got the steel skin, where he kind of looks like a rhinoceros.
It's like a Grux skin.
It is.
You know how like
yes, I know what
Chimera.
you're saying. Yes.
Chimera is wearing Grux's skull.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but for what if that was just a running bit that every single character got a dead Grux skin, a Grux pelt skin.
Grandma Grux. We got this one as well. It's actually pretty awesome. Looks like a character out of Destiny a little bit, but either way, they look pretty good. What's the next one? Okay, now these are the skins. So we'll just get out of here now, and we'll go back to some gameplay. Guys, that's all we got from the Community Vault this week. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Add in some more for next week.
Add in some more if you can, and we'll mention it on stream. We would love to. So guys, our next idea that we would love to see for the Dreams of Dreams. What do we mean? We're dreaming big here. We're dreaming, what would we love to see in EA one day, or full release, whatever it may be. Seasonal events. What would you guys think about a Halloween-themed fault line? What would you think about a holidays-themed fault line? What would you think about a Birth of fault-themed fault line? That was a tough one to say.
Say that one more time.
I'm not doing it. Yeah, all of that stuff. Is this new gameplay? Xeno full stop. This is not new gameplay. This gameplay is 4 months old, unfortunately. The game is coming out in 14 days, though, Xeno. 14 days. In 14 days, you will see some new gameplay. But until then, we're just going to use the gameplay that we currently have, and that is this. And ladies and gentlemen, we are into Act 3, and I always like to say this at least once or twice, and I said it at the beginning of the stream, and we're going to say it again. Fault Hub Network and the Faultarian Journal, which is this stream you're currently viewing or listening to, we're not affiliated with Strange Matter Studios in any way whatsoever. One day we would love to be, of course, but as of now, we are not. I just need to make that clear. So every opinion that you see on this stream is the opinion of myself, EssayRead, and GottaGetSwole, who currently is not here. It does not represent the thoughts or opinions of any employee over at Strange Matter Studios. We're here from a community perspective, not from their perspective. When I say their, I mean SMS perspective. That is just something I got to make clear. We said it at the beginning of the stream. We're just going to say it there again.
It's kind of like my name is my name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Assign the words to the voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I would love to see some seasonal events there, guys. What would you guys love to see? I saw Canada Day. Canada. You never know. Canada Day was yesterday. The 4th of July for Canada was indeed yesterday. It was awesome. I went and saw a drive-in movie. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for the pandemic. Like, I really wasn't sure. Because usually you go look at fireworks or whatever it may be. But because of the pandemic, I unfortunately couldn't do that this year. Because for everyone's safety. But there was a drive-in movie. So we went and saw that. And it's been 15 years since I've ever seen a drive-in movie where you sit in your car, you turn up the radio, and the sound actually comes in through your radio. It's actually awesome.
Oh, wait. It comes in through the radio?
Yeah, it's actually incredible. You just go to an AM station. I don't know what movie it was. It was a movie with Robin Williams, and he's playing a doctor.
Was it Good Will Hunting?
No, it wasn't Good Will Hunting.
Is he a doctor? I can't remember.
No, it's not one of his famous movies. It was one of a low-key Robin Williams movies. And he was a bit older, so it's not like we're talking 1990, 1980 movie. He was like talking like 2010 kind of movie. Patch Adams, yes! That is it. Patch Adams.
Was it good?
It was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, that is what we watched. Chinese New Year event. Ooh.
I always try and think like, is there something new or interesting or cool that they could do other than just Halloween event and everything's gonna be real spooky and there's
Yeah.
gonna be
Why does stuff need to be seasonal? Like, and when I say seasonal, I don't mean like season 1 to season 0 kind of stuff. I mean like there's only 4 seasons in the world, and winter, spring. Like, I don't. What if they had like actual season, other kind of events? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, like I don't know what they would do.
What if? Hang on. What if they had an event that was the Birth of Paragon event? What am I trying to say, guys? What if for 1 week only, they put the legacy map in the game once a year?
Jeepers.
Could you imagine?
I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
That'd be awesome. Well, you wouldn't want to play Legacy? It's 1 week. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like...
I don't know. I'm just so used to the monolith map now. You know what I mean?
You disgust me, Steve.
I haven't played Legacy in years, man.
Yeah, neither have I. Neither is anyone watching.
I guess it'd be kind of cool.
Travel Mode Tuesdays. Oh, my. Do you guys remember when they first came out with the monolith map and they had the little, I don't know, what do you call them? In the middle of the map where you would jump?
The jump pads.
Yeah, the jump pads in the middle of the map. Where you get from one side of the jungle to the other.
That was cool.
I don't know if cool is the right word, but yeah. I guess it was cool.
Man, you trying to tell me Legacy was better than jump pads? You ain't a real fan.
No, I don't mean the jump pads that like your core, like these ones you see on your screen.
No. You're talking about the ones in the jungle.
Yeah, the ones in the jungle.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They sucked. Cool. No, they didn't. They sucked.
Bruh.
You can't tell me. You know what was fun about them,
All
though?
Right.
When you
I
were
don't know if you
can bamboozle a few people with those jump pads. That is true.
You ain't never lived till you were in lane. Picture this, all right? Bellico. Okay? You with me? Bellico. Mid lane, right? Someone hops into friendly jungle. You're like, oh man, that really sucks. Your jungle, turn around, try and go get him. They ping. He's about to go into the the jump. So you turn around, ult in hand, and in the middle of their jump pad jump, you ult them and you blow them up and you turn right back. Okay? You ain't lived until you done that, man. That was some good stuff.
Yeah.
The trick plays, bro.
I just thought of something really cool. While you were saying that.
Probably not.
So
as cool
the only lore that we know about Fault is that it is a fault line. What does that mean? They're called, so the map is considered a fault line where a bunch of universes crash together to create this fault line, which is kind of like no man's land in a war. You have base 1, base 2, and then in the middle is no man's land. That's what this map is. What if they did events where this month the fault line looks like this, but next month one universe absorbs the other one, so now we're looking at that fault. Now the fault line has changed.
That'd be cool.
Mind blowing.
And then you could have like new skins, like limited skins for like a month or something.
So listen, Empty. It was our idea first, okay? Paragon existed before Fortnite. I'm not really crying, by the way.
But what it makes me think is what if that meant they could do collaborations? You know what I mean? You say I don't know what kind of collaborations they would have, but like other like video games. You know what I mean? And just their universe collided into the fault line. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Honestly, you know what I want? I want a map where you know how like the huge like structures at either end of the map near the cores? I want one of the structures to just be a statue of Narbash, honestly.
Dude, Twin Blast, John Wick collab skin?
Yeah. And you can see,
know what I
yes,
mean?
I do see yourself. I do see some of this. Stranger's gameplay is killing my brain. I don't know what you're talking about. Anime collabs. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to say it because I thought maybe people would think it's dumb, but who knows? Anime collabs might be kind of cool. I don't know. You get One Punch Man in there or something. Get the Saitama. Full
No one.
24
What are you
hours.
talking about? I don't have no 24-hour gameplay.
Yeah. One Punch Crunch, bro. A
Yo,
Saitama Crunch skin, bro.
Yo, can we get just
I
out
like
of
this
curiosity, can we get an eye in the chat for everyone that wants Crunch in the game for early access?
Yes, we can. Actually, I'll do you one better.
F. Not I. I'm telling you, Steve, he's not loved. Bro. He's not loved except by like 4 people.
Man, my man, yourself, my man, JVQ. Okay. Faye. Yeah, Faye is good, but like Faye, I need her in like second, to crunch. You know what I mean? Because like Faye was my other main. So I need both.
You're lying.
So like I can't even be mad that you said Faye.
Sareth was your other main.
Oh snap! Yeah, no, she was my third. Okay, so yeah, so I need Crunch, Sareth, and then Faye. I can't believe I completely forgot her. What? Hey, we got a Sareth main in here. We exist.
Yeah,
we exist.
There's a whole 2 of you. Wow.
Yeah, I mained.
Sareth was so bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What else do we have? We have features. So we have features as one of our topics there. They kind of all go with each other. We've probably talked a bit about it, but I would love to just make it kind of focus on it a little bit more. What would be some features you want to see that you dream for with Fault, that you dream that would be in the game? I'm going to tell you a feature I want to see in the game. I want to be able to manipulate where my UI goes and where my HUD goes, like in Smite. I want to be able to move the map to the top left corner, to the bottom right corner, whatever. I want to enlarge it, make it smaller. I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crossplay. That's a big one. I want the feature to watch other people's games empty.
Yeah, but then you get watch the 20. Yo, he wants that. You're gonna have to sell that, Greg, because he wants it bad.
It might be a relic. I might be able to go to a pawn shop one day. Replay for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta agree.
Because having the ability to watch other games in an inherently extremely competitive game is always just kind of shifty, because like maybe if you watch from their perspective, but even then, like I don't know. I feel like it probably wouldn't be a big deal, but having replay is definitely huge.
Yeah, it is. Skill effects customization. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, when you're gonna hit rank 1, I'll be there with you at rank 2.
Studying me.
Can't miss CS if your support is stealing all of it.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Shouts out to Greg.
Steve used to steal the carries fucking kill all the time as the jungle. And he would always say he never meant to do it, but he was lying. He was lying. Because he did it every game, multiple times a game. You did do that, Steve.
Wait, what? I might have missed. You kept clocking in there off and on.
Oh, make your own avatar. Oh my God. That'd be kind of cool. Squeaker, yes, custom avatars sound awesome. But they never brought that back like they did in Call of Duty, because there's a lot of profanity in the avatars when they did that. In Black Ops 2.
You get a lot of when you keep getting rocked by dudes with like hate symbols, and you're just like, oh yeah, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we have to, Be careful about that. Be careful about that, of course.
Drop.
That'd be awesome, though. Hate symbols? What?
Yeah, I like symbols that make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, we won't talk anymore about the Black Ops 2 avatars. We'll just leave it at that. You had to play the game to know what I'm talking about. Simple as that. Hey, look, it's Krypton. The most mechanically gifted player in all of Fault. May not be the smartest player, but definitely the most, definitely doesn't miss. Yeah, see, remember when he used to steal Faded? No, he's better than Faded. Yeah. You see, you don't seem to understand. Faded misses autos unless he's a melee character.
Yeah.
Or that's what he said yesterday. That's what he said yesterday. Whether that's true or not, I can't confirm. Ghost Ship. Ooh.
MW3 Prime. Every llama was full flyer.
I played Call of Duty in MW3. I did. I want to see a skin they can earn or an avatar you can get when you reach a certain elo or rank. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. So does this redeem? No, it doesn't.
Empty highlighted his message trying to redeem for the 24-hour VOD.
No, sorry. I actually offered to give the VOD to one person like a week ago, and they said no. Where's Mr. Sockcap at? I don't know. I talked to him before, just like 5 minutes before I started the stream, and he said he hasn't slept yet. So I'm sure he's sleeping. What if I redeem it 5 times? That's not good enough, dude. Sorry. Summon the 24-hour VOD. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, at this point, if we all watch the footage of Stranger getting completely skulled, it won't be funny anymore. You know what I mean? It's like Schrodinger's cat, I think. Wait. In the box, dead or alive, sure.
Yeah, but the only problem is, like, I'm going to get pooped on again in EA. So, like, I got 2 weeks until people see, like, my high-quality gameplay, we'll say.
Yeah,
and
clip your pentas, dude.
Yeah, so like it's gonna happen again. So like I might as well release it at this point. I'm letting you know it's 18 gigabytes long. So like, and that's no joke. It really is 18 gigabytes long.
That's a whole Google Drive account. I think Google Drive only let you go to 15 or something.
Just release it. Wait, what is 18 gigabytes? I have an 18 gigabyte video of Fault.
So, if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll see a little you know what I'm saying? A little countdown, because Stranger, our good friend Greg here, did a 24-hour stream of the alpha weekend, and let's just say final 5 hours. Oof. No one has seen those.
That gameplay is never.
Except myself and GottaGetSwole, because we were watching live, and it
was awful.
We were the only ones there.
Dude, it was so bad. Oh my gosh! Like my gameplay went from this. This is literally how my stream started. I got home from work at 3 a.m. Booted up the stream. My gameplay was pretty bad, and then it got better. And then about 12 hours in, my gameplay was kind of at an all-time high. And then we hit 16 hours in, and then it started to fall off. And then we hit about 19 hours. I'm gonna be honest. I was like sleeping and hitting the W button at the same time. Like that's no joke. Like that actually happened. So we don't talk about that gameplay or show it because that really did happen. And it just so happened. What?
Did you have like room service during that, or were you like, doing mitosis if you had to go grab a snack or something?
No, Lisa brought me everything, dude.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
She made me supper and everything, dude. I
Bro.
was super.
All right, stop gloating.
Lisa's
We all
awesome.
can't be that lucky.
Yeah. She don't cook very often either, so it was like a one-time thing. Like, that's it. She ain't cooking for the rest of the year, dude.
Man, Squeaker calling us simps.
Your diss
Damn,
track, Empty. If you send me your diss track, I'll show you this gameplay, dude.
Ooh, I will. If you need help with that diss track, let me know.
It's 5 years old. I don't care how old it is.
I pretty much grew up with the guy, so if you need anything,
whatever. Whatever.
I'll make the beat. I'll help with the lyrics.
Whatever. Yeah, you know what's gonna trigger me beyond belief. It's a cringe fest. I'm telling you, this gameplay's worse. Actually, it might not be worse. It's pretty bad though. So we also have. Well, I guess we're kind of over features. This has kind of just become a bit of a hang out with the boys kind of stuff. Maltese rap. Ooh, sounds exciting, doesn't it? So we always do a Q&A. Does anyone have any questions about Fault that I might know the answer to?
Or questions for myself or stranger?
Yeah, like Steve, what's your favorite color?
Oh man. I gotta go with green, man.
All right.
I get it. It speaks to me.
Okay, Empty, what's your question?
Homie reminded me of high school. It's like he raising his hand.
Squeakers, do you want to do that?
Why aren't you releasing it? Dude, what if we just watched the whole 24-hour stream and just kept the Fault Hub network going for 24 hours? Just put it on a loop.
No. What if we watched? How about this, Squeaker? I can't do a 24-hour stream on the day before. But I could do like a 4-hour stream and release the last 4 hours of footage the day before. If you guys would like that, I can do it. I can make it happen.
That could be a fun July 16th. Have the last 5 hours.
Will there ever be an item where I will be able to negate damage / stunts? There is an aspect of an item in the game currently that makes CC 50% less effective. However, there is nothing that says I'm going to stop your stun. Actually,
that's because that was like the last character they released, Terra. She had
there is stasis gem. There's stasis gem.
Yeah, but isn't that like you can't move?
Yeah, but you can't do damage as well. But stasis gem does negate all damage, but you can't move or do damage yourself. And there's also that new item that's like a group stasis. Maybe you can also cleanse. Okay, yeah, there is. Yeah, but you still get hit by it though, and it doesn't negate damage. Cleanse just cleanses you, so it's not. It's like you didn't get hit by it.
It's like it never happened.
I forget what U-Mantle does. I really do, to be honest. Yeah. There's gonna be lots of items in the game. They keep adding more in all the time. But the guy that's making the items, he's a pretty smart kid. So he knows what he's talking about and what he's thinking. So yeah, Anyone have any questions? If you don't know, the game comes out July 17th. It'll be purchasable on Steam in the early access version. Add it to your wish list. Yeah. Dude. You called him a kid? That's toxic. I mean, no, it's not.
Clipping it.
He knows who we're talking about, too. I'm pretty sure he's watching, actually. Mr. Sun. I mean, he has Sun in his name, Empty. So,
Yeah, but you can be a son and be like 62, dude.
It's true. Yeah, but he's not 62. He's not 62. yeah, I don't really got much else to say. Do you have anything else to say, Steve?
Nah, man. I think we covered all the bases. We had a bit of fun time there and had a big JVQ dropped like 20 gift subs in the stream. That was pretty big.
Thank you
Shouts
again,
out to him.
JB. Angelica, please DM Ryan Red.
Someone contact Angelica.
Yeah. She's on the disc. Like, if you go to the Reddit, she actually left a comment that says, "Hi, this is why I made these. This is who it is." Da 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 da. Like, she's right there on the Playful Reddit. So, like, she might be pretty easy to contact if you really want to. Yes. Yes, Empty. What would you like? Aren't you 21? I'm 23. I'm almost 24. Yeah.
Was there a theory that you were 21?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
I suppose there's no way we can prove or disprove our ages.
I mean, Facebook.
I swear to God, I'm 34. I have a wife and child.
You're not. You're younger than me.
And I have a life of debt.
You're 20.
That one isn't a lie. That one is true.
You're 22.
No.
Yes. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the journal. I'm gonna, Steve.
Yeah.
Should we tell him what next week's journal is?
Do you think they deserve to know? Do you think they gotta know what exactly is happening exactly 6 days from now? You know what, man? Tell them.
Now, this is confirmed, but it obviously could change because stuff could happen. So take it with a grain of salt, what I'm about to say. Take it with a grain of salt. But we do have a special guest coming to the journal next week. He is known as the father of Fault, the Canadian, the hero designer, Sylphin himself.
Sylphin gonna be on the stream, boy.
Nah, Sylphin, not Omni. I wish we could get Omni. But they're too busy. They're too busy to they're in their crunch mode. The founders are in their crunch mode. One day.
Not the right crunch mode.
One day, we will get the founders on this stream. Mark my words. I will drive all the way to Quebec myself, if that's what it takes.
Pay them. Please get on our stream.
But yeah.
So yeah, make sure you guys tune back in. We will be back on Wednesday. Once again, we get the one response guide fresher. Bro, that'll be like the most informative one-word response stream ever.
Yeah.
We'll be asking them questions and they'll just completely blow our minds with one word.
Yeah. But, and I just want to mention again, like, yes, we can say it's confirmed, but still take it with a grain of salt. A lot can change. And the next coming 6 days,
they're busy people, of 2 weeks to EA release. But it's going to be a special time.
And the time for the journal is at, oh my gosh, it's at a weird time. It is on a Wednesday, but it's going to be earlier in the day because that is when Sylphin is available. Hang on, give me 5 seconds. I'll let you know.
What did I miss? We're just wrapping up. We were just chatting about some, some various questions, and we announced that we're going to be having a special.
You mean it's at a normal time for us US folks? Yeah, I suppose. And
Big Talk. Yeah, you'll be able to.
So it is at 1 p.m. is when it will start Central Standard Time. So 2 p.m. Eastern is when it will start.
Jeepers.
Next Wednesday coming. Good. It is earlier than usual, but that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell everyone.
Hey.
Thank you again, JV.
But yeah,
Hang on. I gotta do one more thing.
We are probably, very big probably, going to be having Sylphin on the stream. So look forward to that. But you never know what'll happen. You know what I mean?
And one last thing there. There is another giveaway going on, guys, from JVQ himself. And you can see right here on his Twitter, he says, I love the full community, and I can't wait to play with y'all on EA. I'm working on another emote, and I want to give away Nitro gifts so you can use the animated ones. Just comment Love Fault, and I will loot 5 winners. Make sure you comment on JVQ's Twitter post, and you can get Nitro. And if you don't know what Nitro is, it is the Discord thing. Well, you guys don't like the light mode?
Homie, like, is this a meme? Like, or did you switch off dark mode just to like mess with it?
No. I use light mode. I use light mode.
But yeah, JVQ's giveaway, man. It's huge.
JV is doing a giveaway there, guys. Make sure you go check it out. Whatever.
As long as you can see, if you can actually stand light mode, I am envious because my eyes honestly are like falling apart. So if you can, props to you, Greg. Good job.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
Yeah. So let's call it there. We'll hit the ending button. Steve, do you have any final words you would like to say?
No. For once, I don't.
Hey, what if we flop though? This is Stranger or Big Moose. Thank you all for everyone that tuned in. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the subs. We will be doing this next week at 2 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, July 8th. As we always do, we always end it with one final song, and if there's someone streaming, we may or may not rate them. So, let's cut it.